I was in Dallas on Friday.
Yes, you were.
Celtics, Mavs, Game 4. I'm riding up there, man, thinking this is once in a lifetime. I have the chance to go see my Celtics win the NBA title.
Would this have been your first like title clinching game in any sport? Okay.
Oh yeah. So the only other, it's the first time I've been to a major final.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
In pro sports, I've been to Frozen Four hockey, men's lacrosse Final Four. I did see the Red Sox win the pennant in Houston in 2018. So that was a pretty cool one too. Mm-hmm. It wasn't the championship, but it was pretty cool. And I've been to an AFC championship game. Saw the Patriots win an AFC championship game, but I've never been to a final of a pro sport. Neither has my dad. Neither of my brothers. So I was like, you know what? This is the chance to do it. And it cost me a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
Just shy of $600 to get in and sit in the upper deck at the AAC, which that was as low as the prices got. Really, we bought them about 24 hours before, actually a little bit more, probably like Thursday afternoon, and they went back up to like $750 by Friday.
They rebounded.
We did pretty well, but the Celtics did not. It was not the parade I was hoping for. The vibes got a little bit off by the time we were walking into the building. And by that, I mean, like, it just didn't feel like a foregone conclusion, you know?
Yeah.
And it was just purely a vibes thing. And even they were down 24 in the first half, which they did have a game in the 08 finals where they were down 24 in the first half and they won. And I was like, man, the Celtics got to get hot at some point. They got to get hot. They just fucking didn't.
No.
That was atrocious.
It was a shellacking.
Like, I wish they gave out ticket stubs anymore because I'd love to keep it to be like, this is one of the worst performances in the 80-year history of the NBA Finals. It was just historically bad. Historically bad. And what I'm about to say might be controversial coming from a Celtics fan, but I don't think the Mavs did anything special. They played well enough to win and win pretty good. You know what I mean? I thought the Celtics didn't show up to play at all, and maybe if they showed some fight in the second half, they would have lost by 15 or so. You know, I still think the Mavs played well enough to win with some comfort. But what I mean is, like, their numbers started to even out. If you, like, Tim Hardaway kind of went nuts on the threes in the fourth quarter. But before that, they were down to, like, 32% from three. They didn't shoot 60% from the floor the whole time. The only number that they really crushed the Celtics in was rebounds. And that was, like, so apparent, man. The Celtics kept giving up second chance points. They just showed no fucking effort at all. Like, it was a total mail-in job. And here I am watching it with binoculars from my $600 seats thinking, my God, I should get a refund for this.
Did you actually bring binoculars?
No.
That was a funny mental image.
I deserved a refund for that. And there was some kid sitting next to me and Klein who was a Mavs fan, and like whenever they would make a big play, he would kind of look over at us, and I could see him in my peripherals. I never looked at him, but I was like, this kid wants to say some shit.
That is something I would do. That's something I still do.
But he's not saying anything. And I would look over like during timeouts periodically, and I'm like, whoever he's with has been in the bathroom a long time. And then I come to find out, like, this kid went to an NBA Finals game alone and is trying to talk some shit to me. Like, you shitting me, Herb? At least I got a friend I can go with. This ain't the movies, bro. It's game 4 of the finals, and you're going alone. So, but other than that, I mean, nothing exciting. No exciting run-ins with Mavs fans or anything. I mean, there were some that were pretty drunk and stupid, like just saying like stupid things.
I saw a video.
Not even like chirps or anything, just like stupid things.
I saw a video of Celtics fans getting in a brawl with other Celtics
at the watch
fans.
Party.
Oh, that wasn't.
That was in Boston.
Okay.
At the Garden. Yeah. So it was a night to forget. And it was probably my fault, Braden, because I was making plans. I was thinking, when we got in there, I was thinking, if the Celtics have it in hand with a couple minutes left, how are we going to sneak down? We were looking at buying cigars for after the game. My buddy already had some leftover champagne, like a bottle of champagne that we could use. On the way up, I listened to the top 20 from the last time they won the title, which was June 17th, 2008, 16 years to the day as we're recording this. And you know what I noticed, which really I think is what started to set the vibes off? 2008 was not a good music year, man. I don't know that you remember that. You were what, like 5?
I was 5.
Yeah.
Listening to Radio Disney every day.
But I'm sure by now like I wasn't really, I was pretty young in like 01, 02, but now I've heard enough songs that I kind of know what it was like back then. Kind of. I mean, I wasn't living in it, but you know what I mean? 08 was not good, man. And this
a lot of Black Eyed Peas.
Not quite yet.
Okay.
Not quite yet. Their next big album was 09, the next summer. So I've got the top 20 here somewhere that I can bring up. But and I'm listening to it and I'm like, this is not the vibes right now. 2007, 2009, pretty good music year, but definitely not this. Let's see. It was June 14th was the week. 2008. I remember number 1, which was Lollipop by Lil Wayne. Yeah, no staying power. That's why. That was number 1. Number 2, great song, Bleeding Love, Leona Lewis.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
It's a great song. Great song. Number 3, which one song of the year? Ridiculous pick. We were talking about shitty Oscar picks last week. Shitty Grammy pick, Viva La Vida. Coldplay. Take a Bow, Rihanna. I Kissed a Girl, Katy Perry. That was huge. Love in This Club by Usher. You heard of that one?
I don't think so.
No, probably not. Number 7, which might be the best song on this list, is No Air by Jordan Sparks and Chris Brown.
Great song.
Awesome song. Awesome
What happened to
song.
Jordan Sparks?
Sexy Can I by Ray J. The Time of My Life by American Idol winner David Cook. These are in the top 10. Number 10 is one of the worst pop songs ever written, and that is 4 Minutes by Madonna featuring Justin Timberlake and Timbaland. Terrible. Pocket Full of Sunshine.
Fine.
Danity Kane. Do you remember Danity Kane? No one does, brother. You're okay on that one. Damaged by Danity Kane. Got Money was new to the charts, number 13. These songs just fucking blow, dude. Oh. It's Not My Time, 3 Doors Down, Love Song, Sarah Bareilles, however you say that, Bareilles. Bareilles?
Yeah.
She had like 2 hits. Man, we should have got Zach in on this. Zach would know 2008 pretty good. Shake It. Low by Flo Rida was still on there like 6 months after it came out.
That's a good one.
Apologize. With you. A Millie. Mercy by Duffy. That's a really good song. That had been out a couple months. That's why it was down. I'm Still a Guy by Brad Paisley. So I don't think it's a song you can make today. 2008, not a good music year. And so after that, I knew the vibes were off.
Man.
But do you think this will be a cool thing to tell my grandchildren that I went to the worst finals performance in history? I don't know if it's the worst game, but it's the worst performance by any one team, potentially.
I think that could be... Yeah, that'd be a good little nugget to add. A little grandpa lore.
Well, so if they win Game 5, it'll just be like, hey, remember that one time the Celtics lost, like, the entire season? I was there. The reason why your dad couldn't go to college was because I spent $600.
$600 is one time to watch my favorite team get destroyed.
That stinks. And it does plant a seed of doubt as we're recording this, hours before Game 5. I don't know, man.
Maybe.
I don't know. You'll get the fourth quarter of Game 3 and all 4 quarters of Game 4. I think this Porzingis thing, it's got some life.
Pingus might be the downfall of the...
I said it might be.
What if he's been a double agent for the Mavericks this whole time?
He'd have a hell of a way of showing it with his time in Dallas.
He's still on the Dallas payroll. Just
if it was, I mean, think about that, man. Jason Kidd calls that timeout in Game 3 during a 20-2 run.
Mm-hmm.
And Luka gets really pissed and then eventually fouls out. Maybe they don't call that timeout. Maybe he doesn't get pissed. Maybe he stays in the whole game. Mavs win, and we got a 2-2 series. And I would have chalked it up as an L by now if it was 2-2. But there is, like, the thought that the Celtics will just have an incredible defensive performance in Game 5. They'll go nuclear and just win this shit at home.
I mean, I thought that this Mavs performance would have happened in Game 3. As we talked about on the show last week, I predicted a Mavs win in Game 3. You did as well.
Mm-hmm.
I guess maybe it just
I didn't predict any point they were going to win a game by 38 points.
Maybe Brian Windhorst.
I thought they were going to win, but
Windhorst really got in. He pissed off Luka.
Yeah, Luka had a really good game. His numbers weren't even that great because he didn't have to play the whole fourth quarter. But yeah, he had a great game. Drew Holiday had one of the worst games I think he's ever had in his life. Jaylen Brown did not have a good game. Horford looked a little sluggish in the only game that has one day in between. Hopefully there's some rest on that end now. Tatum looked okay early. He's getting to the hole, but I mean, just nobody played well enough. Nobody. Peyton Pritchard gave them nothing off the bench again. Nothing. But I was there.
Yeah, you can always say that.
Saw Robert Parrish. Saw Brian Scalabrine. Saw Dirk, actually.
Yeah. Did you say, hey, Dirk, remember me?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I said hi to the other two.
Oh, okay.
Parrish and Scalabrine. Parrish was very nice because we weren't his wife, so he was pretty nice. He didn't hit any of us. Anyway, I've got the Celtics in Game 5. Who do you got?
Probably the Celtics.
Come on.
You want Mavs.
All right. You fucking
Mavs in
bitch.
7.
You fucking slut. Yes. Braden wants this 7-gamer.
I do. It's been a while since we had a good 7-game final.
Yeah, 2016 was the last one. That 2019 final was good, but by the end, when Clay was out, Durant was out, it was
really just
lost
the entire Raptors versus Steph Curry.
Yeah. Anyway, Kyrie was right. Bold prediction. They're back for Game 5. Season 5.
Season 5.
We are Rogue Media Sports.